per oil. Oil took a dip today, and now it's $104.45 printed out per barrel of oil, right? So we're at the dollar to oil ratio. And can anyone answer this question, right? Anyone answer this question? Why is it showing the dollar to oil ratio in 1913? Why is it showing the dollar to silver ratio for the dates of 1913? Right? 1913 here, dollar to oil. That means it was $2.04 every barrel. These are your commodities, right? They also have on this day clock, look at this, U.S. income taxpayers. See, the rich and wealthy don't do this, right? 124,421,308, right? Rich and wealthy are not in this. That's why it's such a low percentage of rich and wealthy people in this country, right? Look at this median income of $34,000, $34,363. And in 2000, 20 years ago, it was $30,805. So the pay raises that people are getting are not outpacing or beating inflation. But look at this. So the median income only increased approximately $4,000. Inflation, or the increases of pricing, and increases on the account of, or on the average of 3% a year. Look at the housing. A medium new home now in 2020 is $3,222,433. 20 years ago, people, the median price for a home was only $166,522. Real estate has increased overpriced. Look at this. Your manufacturing jobs. I told you all got to shift out of manufacturing. All these layoffs are going to be lower. It's now 12,100. Is that 12,134,900? But in 2000, it was 17,159,746. So approximately 5,000 jobs in manufacturing, 20 years are gone. And this is not even, waiting until October here. So I asked a question before I read that part of the clock. Why is it showing the dollar to oil ratio, the dollar to silver ratio, and the dollar to gold ratio now and in the date of 1913? All right, let me see if I have answers as I'm back on the screen. No one's answered the question. William says, okay, William, I'll write your name down. Look at that in the morning. William, we'll look at that in the morning. Anyone want to take a jab at why they're showing the date 1913? See, this is the stuff they don't teach you in school, right? You don't learn in schools. All right, so I answered the question. 1913 is the date or the year that the IRS was formed, the Federal Reserve, right? The Federal Reserve Bank. So now you see the dollar to silver ratio is at 4. Listen, people, the last time I did a video on this, the dollar to silver ratio, which was this year, was at $1,900, I think. 1,900. It is almost double. Well, yeah, $4,086 per ounce. So that means 4,000 of printed currency for every ounce of silver Can't find my necklace. Can't find my. Oh, it's way back here. My crown. Um, dollars has been printed against every ounce of silver. That's why I highly recommend you all go to my website, fixmycreditandcash.com, scroll all the way down on the homepage, and order that silver stacking report. I talked about JP Morgan, the biggest asset holding bank in the United States, right? In 2011, JP Morgan began hoarding, and that's why they're called known as the biggest asset holding bank. Began hoarding 350 million, right? 350 million ounces of silver. Silver is still available at $30 an ounce right now, I think. In 1913, it was only $2.64 of silver, or dollars or cash printed per ounce of silver. I think when I did gold, it was 18,000? Now gold, $31,054 are printed to the ratio per ounce of gold. In 1913, it's $29. See, these are your assets, right? If you have, and that's why I always say convert your cash into assets. If you can withhold and have enough money in the event that your job is unfortunately one of the ones in the layoffs. The dollar to crypto. So crypto, you know, that was just created in 2013, right? Look at the U.S. millionaires, 18,000. These people are not the ones paying taxes, right? These people are not the ones paying taxes, right? Not the ones paying taxes. I'm sorry, 18 million, I'm sorry. 18,229,806. You have 35 million people that they're reporting that's living in poverty. I think the dollar to crypto ratio was 69, right? So actually, the lower this goes, the better for the crypto. It's at 49 right now. So that's just a lesson, a credit class on how to read and analyze that U.S. debt clock. Now, we are, Jesus, you are absolutely correct. I know people say that the IRS and the feds can print unlimited cash because the dollar was removed off the gold standard in 1971 by President Nixon, right? And now they can print unlimited cash. That's true, but gold and silver always have to be used to reset the accounting system. And that's why the U.S. debt clock has to report that. And so people, Jesus and everybody watching this live on the replay, that means that a currency has only last, right, on average. A currency has only last on average about approximately 50 years. A currency has ever last. Zimbabwe currency, they was printing $1,000, bills, and it crashed, right? So in 1971, President Nixon removed the dollar from the gold standard, meaning that the paper currency that was printed were gold certificates to retrieve real gold and silver, right? They were not gold. They were not debt notes, right? It says, in gold coin payable to the bearer of this demand. And you see the little symbol here. It says gold certificates, right? It's not true. Gold certificate. So cash were called certificates to retrieve gold and silver. It was not, now the cash printed, it says debt notes. You can see here, $1 silver, right? $1 silver. So it was, you see the silver certificate up top, right? Did not have, if you look at your dollars today, it says this note is a legal tender for all debt, right? Is a legal tender for all debt. So hello, Martin from the 313. Glad you came in. It's better late than never, right? Better late than never. Now, the last I looked at Bitcoin, hurt my heart. Took a drop back to 10,000 over the Labor Day weekend. It's still at negative 3%. It's still at $10,007.28 as of right now. But I still have faith in Bitcoin, right? I still believe that its plummet isn't our doom and gloom. I believe we're going digitalized. But this week was one of the worst declines since May for Bitcoin, right? It has held about a $12,000 average, and it broke that earlier this week, the $12,000 threshold. However, it is at 10,000 at this time. However, I don't believe that this decline is doom and gloom. You know, I think Bitcoin is like gold. I think it's the digital gold, and I think Ethereum is the digital silver, right? So I still expect this to come out like gold and like silver because of the halving that occurred. That means I think 21 million Bitcoin is mined, which means production is cost, and every production was slashed, right? And everything is about supply and demand. Everything is about supply and demand, meaning that the less you have, that's why I'm trying to fix my shirt. Gold and silver, it's kind of hard to do on this thing because you don't ever know the camera angle. The least you have, the more value, right? So the least you have, the more valuable. So you all are correct. But let me share the website, and I'm signing off. But those are the layouts, people. That's what's going on in this economy. You have to save yourself, right? You have to save yourself. It's time now to get more cash flow. You do know taxes are going to increase. Food shortages are coming as well, food prices. This is the silver stacking report that I was referring to. You know, if you just have cash sitting in the banks idle and you want to invest in this for $35, 10 physical silver coins, silver is expected to reach high demands, and also some mining stocks, right? If you want to do it the stock way and not the physical way. I like the physical way better, right? But, do it your way. So this is credit help and your custom credit analysis. 125 investment. What does it include? It includes a customized plan of action and detailed report of what it would take to improve and restore your credit, as well as a custom outlook and quote for you if you want to continue working with me. And that 125 investment would be applied to the credit services if you could want to enroll and get started on that. So I think I answered all of your questions. Oh, I want to look at another. I think they said Citibank. Hi, Queen. I believe you buy precious metals. I'm preparing to buy stocks. Wasn't sure about the difference. I prefer the physical metal. I think they will outperform stocks. What I love most about the physical gold and silver, not because it is real money, right? Cash and money is different. It is real money. It's in the Constitution, it's real money. That's why it's always used to reset the currency system of cash, meaning that United States will go bankrupt, right? We go bankrupt, we have to redo the accounting system. And who better to bankrupt the United States than the king of bankruptcy, our President Donald Trump, right? So let's just print out the money. Let's just run it up trillions and trillions, right? But gold and silver has to be used to reset the accounting system for 2021. Once that happens, and also, did you all know that China is looking to dump the US dollars and dumping the dollars? It's not official yet, but they own 1.3 trillion, right, of US dollars. This is it's no secret Now, many people say China is the United States' largest debt holder. I argue that if you are a citizen with a job, you are the United States' largest debt holder because you work for cash, right? And you don't convert your paycheck into passive income, or you don't move to the other side of the bracket